Hey everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. So we got Nobara, Kugisaki, I can't pronounce the end, Nobara anyway, um, Kugisaki from Jujutsu Kaisen today. So it's sort of an action pose of her. She's got sort of the nail and the cursed energy coming around, and she's kind of looking down. You know, it's that scene, it's one of the first scenes I think with her in the anime. So I'm on a landscape orientation page. Boom. Use a pencil and hit pause if I go too fast, okay? So she's looking down this way. Head is over here. Hand and cursed energy over this side, right? So we're going to start just over here. Center point to my page is about here, over to the right-hand side. We're going to start with our nose. So we're going to curve a line out like so. And then down into there. So we got this like letter L, right? When a character in anime is looking sideways, it's normally a letter L, right? Just so you know. And then the brow will come up like so, okay? So we got this Z shape going on, right? So this is her brow, this is the top of her nose, right? So once we know where that is, we know where her eye and eyebrow will be, right? So the eyebrow, right here, curves up like so. Okay. And you can just make this top end a little bit thicker. Like so. Right, roughly. Like that, right? So then below her eyebrow, we have her eye. So we're going to curve a line across, like so, for her top eyelid. And she got lots of eyelashes, right? So like a line sticks down there, and then eyelashes go up all around like this. Like that. And then a line coming down for top eyelid there. And then her bottom eyelid curves around here. And then maybe a few eyelashes sticking off the bottom there like that. So her iris, she's looking down. So when an eye is turned looking this way, the iris gets skinny. It becomes like an ellipse, okay? So it basically becomes a skinny circle. Comes around like so, okay? And the pupil is fairly thin as well. So it's just like a slit or a line just right there, okay? So she's looking like down that way, right? So then her mouth. So we'll go down to the bottom of the nose now, down here, and then we'll curve a line out. Then the bottom lip goes back, or the top lip, sorry, should I say, goes back in. So we're at an angle now. See this angle that we're at? And then the mouth will go out, down, back out to there, and a line just for teeth, and maybe a line just at the back, just there like that. So then bottom lip curves out around here, comes down towards the chin, and into there. And then we'll start to go up for her jaw, diagonal that way, okay? So your jaw is going to roughly line up with her bottom eyelid. See here, the bottom of the eye? Like so. And if you're dealing with proportion, if you're worried, you know, I would say top eyelid, or maybe top of the eye, just the eye area to nose, is about the same distance as nose to chin, right? So eye to nose, say this way, about the same, bottom of nose to chin area, roughly, okay? Top eyelid, there to there, are about the same. And then nose to bottom lip, about the same as bottom lip to chin. proportions, but we're on a diagonal and we're sideways. So I'll do that again. Top eyelid to nose, about the same as nose to chin, the bottom of the nose, okay? And then bottom of the nose to bottom lip, about the same, bottom lip to chin. So there are your divisions for the proportions. And your jaw comes up and it's in line along here, okay, with the bottom of the eye, okay, roughly. So that's what you're aiming for proportion-wise. So once we get that, then we can go diagonal up for jawbone, up to like top eyelid, and then the ear is going to start here. So its earlobe will come out, up, around, down to there, and there, and then this comes up, there, down like so. So a relatively big ear, and sorry Nobara, and this comes down, sideburn, just here, and she's a little strand of hair that sticks down here, like that. Then hair hanging down all the way to her mouth, okay, and then this comes up, and then another piece of hair. This one comes down over the eye and the eyebrow, roughly that way, and it goes up into there. And if you go over any lines, you can just erase them. And then the front of her hair comes down like so, like that, and then we go up like that way. We got some like texture lines just in here, and this goes into there. Right, so then the rest of her hair sort of hangs down here, and some comes around the back of her head, right? So I guess we'll do the front first. So, right, so this comes down kind of the front of her head, goes up like so, and then more here. Like so. And then here, up. Into there. And then so the top of her head, so we'll go, let's see, so top of her head, let's aim for here, okay? And then we'll bring this up, down, right? Okay, so like roughly eyebrow to top of the head, about the same as eyebrow to bottom of the face. So you just don't want it to be much bigger than that. And then her hair will come out, and it goes pretty much straight down here. And then we have a piece of hair that like hangs down like so, comes back up, and then the rest of her hair hangs down here. Goes in behind her ear then. Like so. And then she can have texture lines, stuff on her head. And some hair going in behind her ear. There. Down. So. Like that, roughly. Okay, so her body's coming this way. And she's got like her hands and her like all the cursed energy and stuff, right? So collar comes out this way, down, up, goes this way. So like bumping for her collar, then comes across her chest down to there. Okay, and her arm comes across here. So her shoulder sticks out here, goes down, around, just off the bottom of my page, and kind of comes back in here. Somewhere there. And then the top of her arm bumps out like so. This. So that means, this is when her arm starts to bend, right? So her elbow should be somewhere here, and that goes up like so. And then the crook of her arm inside this side comes around like so, folding. And then the inside of her arm here. This goes up around. So these are all bumps and folds. There's lots of different ways of doing that. You don't have to copy mine exactly. You just put a few bumps and crinkles and things on her clothing just to show where the arm bends. And her, so this is like her collar, and then it goes in behind her neck here, and I'd say you could draw in her neck roughly like underneath her ear. So it goes that way. And then we have another collar line. Comes down there. Shirt. Like so. And there. Button on her shirt. So right, let's see. Right, so we'll get this hand done, right? So just so we have something to work off. So sleeve of her clothing there. And then this hand is holding the hammer, right? So it comes out here. And then we go up. Goes in, up, and this goes down, and then we have another knuckle here, another knuckle here, and another one here. Goes in, and she's holding the hammer here then, so goes around this, and that comes down. Like there, and then the handle of the hammer sticks out here, goes down like so, and goes around to there, like that. Right, so roughly like that. So then, like her jacket on the other side and the rest of her shirt, so we got to draw that in. So like we have a bit of a neckline, then a shirt line here. Collar sticks out here, goes back that way. Another sort of fold line there. And then this bumps up and around. And then curves down here. Like so, goes around there, and right, so the other side of this collar kind of sticks out here, down, bumps up, down, There's a bit of a button here, and then there's 2 buttons on her sleeve. They're like that. And these have like spirals or something, these sort of shapes on them. Like so. Okay, so the big hand is here holding this nail, okay? So it comes out of her sleeve, right? So her sleeve is just here, right? So, and her hand comes out of here, right? So her hand is going to come out of this shape. So we go out, up to a knuckle, down, sticks out, goes down around, and we'll put the nail in after. We'll just draw the sort of fist in first, right? And this comes down here, out, down, in, like so. Next knuckle, sort of here, in, down, around, like so. And then little finger here, goes up, and the hand comes back this way, up into there, and hand goes there, and that's a wrist. Right, roughly speaking. It might be like some knuckle lines across the top here, so like, you know, just bumps, kind of like this. Like so. So then the rest of her sleeve, so we go back like so, okay? Bumps around there. And this comes around like so. And we go up out to an elbow. Elbow comes back up. Down, around for the arm. The arm sticks out there. Roughly. Yeah, so elbow. Like that, and then there's buttons in here with those spirals on them. Like that, and then, so the rest of her arm. So more bumps and folds, right? So just comes out in bumping, folding sort of line. Right, now down to her shoulder. The shoulder goes down to her collar. Like that. And then, so the rest of her body comes down here. You can see like a line for her chest sort of here, and some fold lines of her shoulder. And then her jacket will come out here. Sort of flap off down this way. And then her body, her torso comes down here. A line straight down there. And then a line for her jacket, sort of here. Okay, so nail. So there's a nail that comes out here. You might need a ruler because it's very straight. Where's my ruler? So it comes out to like a point here, okay? And it, well, it's got like a pointy end there first, right? And then we'll go right back into her knuckle, right? sort of like that. Okay, and then the head of our hammer, we can just see going underneath our arm in here. So it like comes around there, sticks out here, curves in. And the rest of that handle comes up to here, curves around, down, and then goes back to there, up around to here, and then up to there, there. Right, so then lots of cursed energy, right? So lots big black lines, right? And you can do this kind of any way you want. Like it's not, so, you know, it's just, I'll draw it in rough and then we can make it like thicker, right? So a super cool, quick way of doing this would be with a brush, being honest, because that's how it's done in the anime. So like a Japanese calligraphy brush, or Chinese calligraphy brush, whichever you have at hand. But I'm just going to go and thicken this up now with the Sharpie, right? Okay, but basically that's it. You can do more or less, thicker, thinner. It's totally up to you. But I'll leave it there. That's how to draw Nobara Kugisaki from Jujutsu Kaisen. Hope it was helpful, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.